Hey guys, welcome back to Alex Plays. So we're about to fuck some shit up. Battle time, Mr. Man. I like Mr. Man is your go-to, right? Like if you ever meet a strange adult with a mustache and a hat that says M, his name is probably Mr. Man, or at least you can acceptably call him Mr. Man in public until he introduces himself. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week. Excuse-moi, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. How do you know I've got a hammer? Miss? Madam? So I already know how to do stylish moves. So, I love this. So, the combat kind of takes place on a stage, right? You can see there's seats, and it's kind of a rickety old stage. I love that, it's just so cool. It makes the fight. There's a third layer to the fight. As you can tell, I kind of know how to do what I need to do. You did it! You did it! Yes! That's what 3 S's at the end of yes sounds like. And you got star points. Yeah, I bet you know. Listen. I'm sure you know. But you get these things called star points when you win battles. Oh. When you get 100 points, you'll go up a level. Don't forget that, okay? Seriously, don't fucking forget. You'll die if you forget. I mean, you got 9 right now, so you'll be okay, I guess, but... Okay, you got a couple of decent shots in. He's just turning into Joe from Family Guy. Peter. I'll give you that. But, unfortunately, for you, that means... Not exactly Peter or Joe from Family Guy. It's go time! I love that. I think I found the perfect voice for Lord Crump. Punish him! So, we're going to meet the X-Nauts kind of formally later, but... Like, you just, slip out. Quick, this way! And he's like, they weren't even, attacked. They were just attacking each other. Whew, a bunch of loons. Let's just sneak out of here. What do you say? Yeah, I really like the comment. We'll get into it. Stop. That's what 3P sounds like on stop, just so you know. Where'd they go? Huh, you, Johnson. Did you see them? Did anyone? Peter. Crud. They bolted. I don't, normally do funny voices, but, we're gonna... Like I said, I want to have fun with this. You guys want to have fun. If you're watching this, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Wow, mister. You totally saved me. Thanks. I just have got to give you a little reward. That's interspecies right there. Human Goomba, you know what I'm saying? That's what Mario's into. My name's Goombella. I'm a student at the University of Goom. I want to know where Goom is, and I want to visit its outstanding university. Nice to meet you. Yeah. So, who are you? The M, on the hat, you get it? Mario. Wait, you mean the famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, you're old. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Me, I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. I mean, I know this place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if there weren't some legendary treasure here. Uh-huh. What, you're looking for legendary treasure too? Seriously? I love the clearly mafia dudes hanging out in the back, and then they just jump somebody. Oh my gosh. Isn't that a treasure map? You have to tell me where you got that. Princess Peach. What? Great hoogly boogly. If it isn't Master Mario. Okay, that wasn't her speaking. Bit of coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place. The boss sends his greetings. How's that road taste, punk? So tell me, Master Mario, what is the world brings you in this wretched little bag? I have a mustache too. I
Ah, indeed. Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map? And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport? Intriguing. You're asking me where Princess Peach is, blah, 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 blah.
So, Toadsworth, like I said in the first episode, that mustache, wicked, but it cannot contain Princess Peach's excitement. They stopped for fuel, apparently, but I think Peach really just wanted to come here and explore. You know how headstrong she is, Mario? Yeah, all those times she got kidnapped? Totally her fault? Not really. It's not her fault. Don't victim blame. Don't be a dick.
I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. I'm also a terrible person. I'm a horrible keeper. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility she may never return. She's dead. Dead as shit, bro. Let's head back. Pop some wine. Finally, you don't have to worry about kidnapping and rescuing and all that shit that comes with. Am I right? I mean, I've been worried for years. I've been in a lawsuit with blah, blah, I tell you.
Blah, 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 I tell you.
But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her, surely. But I know my place, Master Mario.
Yes, you know your place, you dirty toadstool. I'm sorry, that my inner prejudice was coming out.
And that is not it. I leave this task to you. I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your HP, that means heart points, running low. Just drop on in.
Toadsworth probably thinks he's the fucking funniest person in the world.
Yes, anyway. Little rest there will fill all your HP, your HP. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. I say. This is all I can say is huff and I say.
Princess Peach? Did you mean like Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King? The one you rescue? Like, if she has a reputation in, like, the seedy, like, far-off parts of the Mushroom Kingdom, come on. Like, Mushroom Security, get your shit together. Some chubby plumber's got to rescue her. Like, look at his fucking sprite. He's got, like, a nice plump gut. Those buttons look like they're ready to fucking pop off. Wait a sec. This is crazy. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map. Uh-huh. I love that when Mario makes that noise. Oh, this is really intense. Whoa. Full stop. This is really intense. Also full stop. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? Do you think maybe she got sick waiting for you and went to find the treasure on her own? Oh, I know, Mario. Come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll catch up to Princess Peach. Great. We're all good then. Let's go, Mario. Goombella join your party. Again, also one of the best parts about Paper Mario is you get these companions that are like full-blown, well-developed characters with their own stories, and like you hang out with them, and they have interesting stuff to say, like everywhere. And they all have different dialogue for like whenever you go into like a scene or a cutscene I put in quotes, I guess, because there are no cutscenes. It doesn't cut away to a scene ever in this game, really. They have like there's different dialogue depending on which party member you have. I mean, usually they say generally the same thing, but sometimes they'll say like unique stuff depending on the situation. A primer. I like how they say a primer. There's a lot of eloquent vocabulary in this game, I'll say. Press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects. This is Rogueport Plaza. It's the center of town in the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Anytime you press X when there's no one around, I'll tell you about where we are. That's Goompher, the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged. If you press X when there's somebody nearby, I'll tell you about him or her. So, do you get all that? Goombella can give you hints when she answers, so ask her for information often. And of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle too. She jumps in the air and attacks enemies with a nasty head bonk. She can also look up enemy HP and weaknesses with her tattle ability. So Goombella is she's kind of like my primary. She's my go-to gal. I use Goombella, and I guess I'm not gonna. If you haven't played through Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door before, I'm not gonna spoil the other party members. We'll just get to them when they get to them. But I will. So I'll go into it a little bit, so you can see this is like my stats bar, and when I open up the menu, you'll see kind of like you get an idea of everything. You can see the hammer, my boots, health, flower points. I like the heart points and flower points and badge points. And I like the whole leveling system where you can increase those. I think this is my party member Goombella gear, which I have nothing. I love that your cell phone equivalent, your smartphone equivalent, is a Game Boy Advance SP that you can send emails from, which is super fucking clever. And then you get a map. How do you? I guess you can't zoom out, but I do love the map and the title log, which is all the enemies in the game, save for Lord Crump, the initial Lord Crump. So yeah, so in the first Paper Mario, if you've not played that either, you do get companions, but they don't have health. In this, they do. Which is really important because, if a companion, in most cases, companions really, didn't get directly attacked, in Paper Mario until, the last quarter of the game, they could get attacked. I mean, some enemies could attack them, but, for the most part, they didn't. So for every 1 damage they take, because, the damage in this game, all the numbers are really low, so you only have 10 health. But most enemies, at the beginning of the game, only do 1 damage, so it kind of makes sense. But, for every single point of damage your allies would take, would be a full turn that they couldn't act, which super sucked. And, you shared FP, but, they would just, become useless. In this game, you share FP, but you can actually leave. There's a standing position, Mario's in front and partner in back, and you can switch that. And you can leave the partner in the front position so that they can take the majority of the damage, and you can actually protect yourselves, and it adds a whole new depth to the combat. In general, I think the gameplay in this game is way better, the combat and everything. So this is Rogueport. I love Rogueport because it's super gross and seedy. Unlike, freeze! Paper Mario, the first one on the N64, takes place just in the Mushroom Kingdom, kind of as we know it, just redone in the paper style. And obviously this is all in the paper style too, and they play around with the style of this way more. I stepped on her contact lens, and she's super pissed. So now she's gonna... Until you get her new contact lens, she's gonna block the way. Which, a very similar thing happens in the first Paper Mario. It's super arbitrary, but whatever. Rogueport's, gross and seedy and full of thugs and stuff, which I think is really cool, because, you don't really see that ever in Mario. But, obviously there's a huge lighthearted tone to everything. So you can go back here and also read Graffiti Corner. I just saw the most beautiful, elegant princess in Rogueport. I think I'm smitten. Podley's best customer. Yeah, I love this game. So we gotta go find the professor, and now we know what he looks like. Hey, by the way, Mario, have you saved yet? See the save block in front of that inn? Since we're here, you ought to save now. I also like that saving in this game is super easy. There's no checkpoints or anything, obviously. And this isn't really a game where you die a lot, but saving is easy, so they kind of make it worthwhile to save often. Oops, pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What a dick. Mario, you gotta wake up. That guy just stole half your coins. That's so lame. Ugh, I hate this town. So let's go see if we can find this guy. Because, listen, just so you know, Mario don't take no shit. He don't let people steal half his coins. That's for fucking sure. I'm about to kill this motherfucker. Dang, yesterday I blew through 100 coins in the parlor. You believe that? But not next time, man. I'm coming back in winter. Odds favor me now. Also, like, so I don't remember necessarily. It's been a little bit since I played through Paper Mario, like the N64 one, like 2 years ago. Not too long ago, but and then I tried to play through this again right after that. But I actually finished the original Paper Mario. I usually burn out on that game a lot quicker than I burn out on this. When I go back to replay this, I get to the third chapter, the Glitz Pit, which is like maybe my favorite chapter. It's either that or chapter 6, and we'll get there. Don't worry, I'm gonna finish this game. I hope. But I burn out this game a lot shorter than I burn out on the first one, and I can get into that in later episodes. But I don't remember if you can do this, but you can do the whole when you have like the little dialogue bubble above someone, you can have her tell you about them. That's a suspicious Dugan. He craves that one big score, but I doubt it'll happen. I mean, even if he did make some money, he'd just blow it. It just depresses me. So I believe guys stole my coins is in here. Oops. Fancy meeting you in here. You're pretty dang persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine. Okay? You got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. Let me give you a newsflash. Even the innocent-looking people in this town are thieves. So don't come grumbling to me about losing a little pocket change, okay, buddy? I'll say... Actually, you know, I'll say it next time on Alex Plays. And we'll dive into another thing I like about this game, and we will keep playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Sorry that I'm not making that much progress. That's going to be the first few episodes of this. Be a little bit slow.